Next up is Sebastian Maniscalco's latest comedy special, available on Netflix. It's called Stay Hungry. Original air date is January 15th, 2019. And as usual, he did not disappoint. Sebastian is a funny dude. I've seen two of his other specials, and this one I won't say is my favorite. I think his last one was out of the three. I think it's the one that he's wearing like the purple like V-neck merino shirt, sweater. Or if not, maybe that's the first one. I don't know. It's the one in the middle between these three. And but this one's funny as fuck too. He filmed it here in New York at Radio City, which is pretty cool. And you get what you expect with Sebastian, which I like. You know what you're getting going in. You know the type of comedy it is, which I guess is the case really with any, like if you're into any type of comedian or like artist really. And it's not like a redundant thing. It's just like their style. It's like if you're into a certain type of rapper, like you know that although all their songs are different and the lyrics are different, explore different levels of creativity, they stay within like their pocket of intensity or lyricism. And I think it's the same type of thing with comics. Like for example, Joey Diaz is not going to do a Seinfeld type set, like a clean observational comedy type set. And the reverse is also true. Jerry's not going to do or perform a set riddled with drug use and sniffing lines of coke off a stripper's ass or something like that. You know what I mean? I really liked in the set he has like a lot of comparisons between like the way he grew up, which is like a working class type of family, and the way his wife grew up, which was a more like affluent type of upbringing with a family that came from money, and kind of like the clash of like those two worlds and how now they have to like bridge that gap and raise their new baby that they have. There's a bunch of like funny bits in and around that like concept. He speaks a lot about his family and his father, as he has in previous specials. And like for example, his dad was there, and he does like a heavy Italian accent for his father when he's like talking as his father, and he's like that his father was talking about going to see the Statue of Liberty and the Freedom Tower. Now they're in New York and stuff like that. And Sebastian's like, yo, I'm doing Radio City tonight. I got shit to do. You know, I got stuff going on. I can't go like sightseeing and shit. And then his father's like, what are you, a big shot now? You can hang out with your father? And like stuff like that. He does a lot more funnier than I just did. But I just say that piece to say that it's dope to see then after on Instagram, on Sebastian's Instagram, like he had his father on stage, like after one of the shows, like with the crowd, the Radio City crowd behind them, and their hands up in there, and that was like such a cool shot. And he also has photos, similar photos like that, with his wife and his kid, and it must be like such a cool moment to be able to share a moment like that with your loved ones when you're like at the peak of your game and they're there able to like witness it with you and like help you like take it in. Must be a pretty dope feeling. He had this one bit about going to the gas station at night, and which I thought was a touch too long, that bit, but one of the things he said like resonated with me so much, which was, you know, he's there at the gas station late at night and his wife's on the phone like playing a game or whatever, and he's like looking around. He says, wondering where the murderer is going to come from. And what he says that resonated with me was that his wife had no idea the scenario that he created in his head about all the different shit that could be happening. Like their that night at the gas station. And I do shit like that all the time, like overanalyzing shit and looking at a person like in an aisle from the corner of my eye and noticing if there's like a group of people, and then your imagination just runs away with it, and soon you're contemplating like exit strategies, and I just thought that was dope. It was pretty funny. What else? It was a dope special. I recommend it. You guys should check it out, as well as Sebastian's previous comedy specials, which the last one I think is on Showtime, and the one before that might be on Netflix. I think that's what it is. Something like that. But at the very least, this one called Stay Hungry is available on Netflix, and I will link to it in the episode notes, as usual.